What your customers say they want and what they actually buy are sometimes two completely different things. Hey entrepreneurs, Sam Day here from Day Tips, and in this video I'm speaking about the 5 most common marketing mistakes that a lot of small business owners make. First and foremost, I want to address the fact that not all customers know what they want. And I've seen this across multiple industries. You know, you put out a poll to your customers on your Instagram, or you sit with them one-to-one in a focus group or whatever it might be. And you ask them, you know, what product do you want us to put out next? What service do you want us to put out next? And all of them agree that they would 100% buy into a particular product or a particular service. And then when you launch it, none of them buy. Nobody buys. You get crickets. Now, this doesn't mean that you never ask your customers what they want to see from you. That research can be very important, but sometimes the things that they might tell you they don't want, they actually end up buying. So it's important for you to make sure you test the ideas you have. If you feel like you have a new idea of how to market your business, or a new product idea, or a new service that you feel like your customers would like, then always try it. And you can try it and it doesn't work. Now you've actually tested and seen if they buy or not. And sometimes they tell you they want something, you put it out there and they don't want it because they don't buy it. And that is the most real data that you can have. Now, the second mistake I see a lot of small business owners make is spending way too much time and money on their website without even having a proper marketing strategy. To be honest with you, you can launch a business without even having a website nowadays. You can have a simple landing page. Sometimes you can even just have a simple PayPal button. As long as people have a way to understand what the product or service is about and they can make a purchase, that's usually enough to get the product or service off the ground. But I've seen people spend thousands upon thousands of pounds creating a big website and loads of time, you know, learning all these different website building platforms. And it can be months before they even launch the website, before they've ever even made a sale. I would highly recommend create a very simple one-page website sometimes, and just see if you can drive some people to that web page that you've created, that one page, and see if people actually buy. And if you can get people to buy from that one page, then you can go out and create a bigger website and spend a little bit of money, the money that you've already made from that one page that sold for you. But if you can't create a one pager that actually does well and sells, then there's usually not that much point spending a whole lot of time and more money and more effort creating a whole website around something that you can't even sell. And this leads me on to the third mistake I want to speak about, which I've seen way too often with small business owners and startup entrepreneurs, is outsourcing their marketing. Don't go and find someone to do your SEO or, you know, paid ads for Google or your Instagram ads or TikTok ads. Absolutely not. Not at first. What you want to do is run some very simple marketing campaigns yourself. If you can't get a marketing campaign to work, it usually means you don't have product market fit yet, or you just need to watch a couple of YouTube videos, maybe take a little mini course on how those platforms work. And I know what a lot of you entrepreneurs might be thinking. A lot of entrepreneurs are thinking, I don't have the time, I don't have the effort, I just want to pay someone to do it. But I guarantee you, a lot of the people you're going to pay to do your marketing for you, they're not going to do it well. I've seen too many examples of really bad marketing agencies who you just give your money to and they feed you all of this false information like, yes, we're going to be able to give you sales. Yes, we're going to be able to put you on page 1 of Google at this time or at that time. And to be honest with you, if you're not well versed as a marketer and you don't know what to look out for, then you have no idea if these marketing agencies are even going to be doing a good job for you. So forget all of the marketing agencies. There's no shortcut to marketing your business effectively. You have to be the driver. You have to be the person who knows what gets your customers buying. And if you know that, then maybe you can go on to hiring a marketing agency or even just employing staff, and you can teach them what you've learned about how to market your business specifically on those various different platforms. And this leads me nicely into the fourth mistake I see a lot of small business owners making, and that is not being brave enough to actually spend money on ads. It's so crazy because the first ever client I had, probably almost 10 plus years ago now, had spent almost £10,000 on building their website. And when I asked him how much he had spent so far on advertisements, he said zero, and he had no money left over to actually advertise the website he'd spent so much money building. You actually need to have a budget to market your business, even if it's relatively small. Social media sometimes can be a great way to promote your business. But if you get a viral moment or a viral video, that can sometimes be difficult to replicate or to keep going. There are many examples of people who've grown their business through social media, through organic means without spending any money. But I would always recommend having a paid ads strategy, because that's a guaranteed way of getting fresh new customers through the door on a consistent basis. And it allows you to test loads of different product ideas, loads of different messaging on your web pages. And it's just a great way to bring in a consistent flow of new customers. This can really be the difference, especially if algorithms change and you're not getting as many views or clicks as you may have done 6 months ago on social media. And my final mistake I wanted to speak about in this video is focusing way too much on sales rather than actually accumulating customers. Now, there is a big difference. When you're just going after sales, you just want to get people buying one time. But when you're focused on customers, you're focusing on trying to create a relationship with the people who buy, retaining their email address, making sure that they have a good experience with your business so that they're more likely to buy again in the future, whether that be next week, next month, or next year. You're much more likely to stay in business if you're able to retain your customers. Think about how much time, energy, effort, and money it takes to get someone to make a decision to buy from your business. But if you're able to not just drive one-off sales to your business, but actually get repeat customers as well, this can be fantastic for your business. And those customers start to compound, and over time you have a customer base who buy from you often, and you're not reliant so heavily on trying to get new customers all the time, which is an expensive and time-consuming task. So hopefully you're able to avoid those 5 costly mistakes. If you want any help with your marketing, feel free to email me. I'll also leave a link to my one-on-one consulting in the description down below. But if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video upload. But until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.